Day 62, non-conformity journey. Welcome back. Wherever you've joined us, wherever you're from, wherever you're about, we welcome you. Just trying to be authentic and lead by example and help and educate people, learn about business, get inspired about business, inspired about continually learning and building their own life, building a life of freedom, designing your own life, designing the future. It's so easy to just be lost in the present moment, be trapped in the past, worrying about the future. Sort the past, get present, and design the future. And really the magic starts to happen, which was the Life Master brand we talked about yesterday. It's day 62 today. On day 32, I launched nonco websites. Because a lot of our stuff is about trialing lots of different business methods, online predominantly, and you need a website for that. Now, like 10-15 years ago, websites were all new and it's quite complicated. Web companies popped up and made a lot of cash. I was doing websites for people, and yeah, the web's also changed a lot from now. There now exist things like GitHub and code databases where all of the code's really been written for this stuff, a lot of this stuff. And a lot of companies like Shopify, ThemeForest, WordPress have made it really, really easy for people to make websites for themselves. Now, I believe any website that you need is probably being done already, and it might have been done in a couple of parts. But especially if you're starting out, you don't really need anything too fancy. You don't want to spend too much time on it, and you want to test quickly lots of different ideas. So multiple websites. So I've initially nonco websites was going to help people. We were going to help people with some consulting and use our outsourced team to build websites for people. But I'm not really too interested in that because I've kind of done all of that. It's not about business model, the agency model, and it still will be that, but it's evolved. I think maybe because I've been doing the templates for all of the different non-conformity company websites, and I've put not by nonco websites at the bottom. There's another link back to that website. And I thought, do I want to be talking to loads of people who want websites? No, not really. However, it's evolved into whatever website you want. If you want lots of simple websites like we're doing, landing pages, we've got the software for that. It's already been done. They've made it really, really easy. If you want an e-commerce site to sell stuff, the Shopify and their store with templates, that's already been done. If you want more of information, kind of blogging, kind of educational platform, WordPress is good, and then ThemeForest for all of the templates. And within that, there's loads of different categories. You could have newspaper themes, educational themes, food themes, all sorts of themes. It's already been done, so you can get the WordPress site cheap and buy a theme from ThemeForest. So those options there will cover pretty much everything you want. So on nonco websites, the tagline is just going to be get yourself a website. You need to be getting websites, learning how to build websites, putting your ideas, passions and teachings, and just experimenting with different business models online. We're showing you all the different business models as possible that you can copy. So on the blueprint button on every website, so the nonco websites will have get yourself a website, one button that says get, one button that says blueprint, and one button that says assistance. So if you press get, we'll give you an overview of everything that we've just said there. If you want a simple website, here's the tool for that. If you want an e-commerce website, click here and here. If you want a different type of website for like the WordPress side of things, click here, and then you can get all of these themes. That will cover pretty much most of the stuff, because I don't want to be running your website. I don't think you should put your power in somebody else making and running your website. You need to learn that yourself. Then you're in control. You're not beholden to somebody else. As I said, all this code's been done, and a lot of these services make it easy so you don't have to code. You don't have to worry. It's just like if you can use a computer roughly, then you'll be all right. So nonco websites, yeah, so that'll be the get button. We'll just show you. I mean, yeah, if you need a more complicated website, which you might for your idea, then fair enough. I'm not saying that there's no room for that these days. Of course there is. However, if your idea is that complicated, have you validated it yet? Have you validated the idea? There's no point going and spending 10, 20,000 on a website or an app before you validated the idea. Bootstrap your idea using other existing software. What I mean by bootstrap is get your idea and go out there and see what's close to it. And maybe you need 2 or 3 bits of software that you can kind of screw together, not perfectly, but put them together and then get it out there, talk to people, start selling it. Don't spend any money. You might need to spend a little bit, but just spend the minimum. And then once you've got, 1,000, once you've validated the idea, you've got 500 people, 1,000 people, and then some feedback, a bit of a community around it, then you can be like, right, this is going somewhere. Let's invest some money or raise some funds, get a loan, whatever, and build it. But validate first. And I mean, a lot of this software, the code, you're pretty much going to be able to do most of the things that you want to do, especially if you're going to follow the nonco way, where we're keeping things really simple, just one thing per website, one purpose for the website, and then maybe an option two or maybe 3, but we're just keeping it really, really simple. So you'll be able to click get that information in one clear page. The blueprint, as in with all nonco websites, will show you the business blueprint of this. And now this is a kind of education business model with the affiliate business model, because a lot of those tools will be affiliate links, so we'll make a small kickback. And then we've got the assistance button, which if you are a little bit confused, if you are kind of have got there a bit, but you just want a little bit more help, then you can pay us £100 and that will give you a 30-minute call, and we will listen to your idea that you've submitted, and then on the call we'll go through all of the options that you can do, and we'll come up with a plan for you for the quickest, cheapest way to get your website / app tech sorted, the suite of tech sorted for your idea in the cheapest possible way, so you can save as much money and as much time as possible. Because if you've got the idea but you're not in this world, I've seen so many people get ripped off, so many people just paying thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, way over the odds. So somebody in Bali pay $5,000 for a blog website with a PayPal button on it, and I was just like, they were like, oh yeah, we're still waiting for the PayPal button. It takes a lot of engineering, a lot of tech. I'm like, that would take me 3 minutes. They are ripping you off. But they didn't listen. Anyway, it's fine, but it happens a lot. What I want nonco websites to be, what I want the whole nonco to be, cut through the nonsense, cut through the absolute nonsense, and give you the quickest, bestest, cheapest, fastest, most efficient way possible to learn the stuff, get the tools, get the job done. So that's what I'm going to do, and then it's kind of going to run itself then, which is a great business online. It's one little shop. A website is a shop, it's an online shop, but you don't have all of the expenses. They only cost a couple of quid a month to run and £10 a year to buy. It's nothing for you to validate an idea. So yeah, nonco websites, yeah, so it'll largely run itself unless people need more help, but then that I can allocate my time on this. Consulting, a price of £200 an hour I've chosen for this one to test. I might increase it or decrease it in the future, I don't know yet, but I'm going to just put it out there because I know what I know, and I know if somebody pays me £100, submits their business proposal and what they need, in half an hour I'm going to be able to give them a hell of a lot of advice to save thousands of pounds and make it really efficient and save lots of time making it. So I know if I was in that position, I would definitely pay me to do this, to get ahead. So that's the business model. So it's got a little bit of it's got the education in there. It's got some affiliate marketing for us on the business model, and then it's got the consulting kind of side. So it's a bit like a mini agency that helps people get a website. The internet's not going anywhere, is it? High Street seems to be dying, and a lot of views now are just on the mobile. Most of them are. So just build your site for a mobile. Just build it for a mobile. And if you look at all these ads now that click off to sites, they're just so simple. They're just offering one thing: link to a pay button or a free email capture. They're selling. They either get your email or sell you a product. And and you either sign up or you don't, or you buy or you don't. But they display their information very simply with text, embedding a video. Job's done. So you could do that in an hour with this tech, an hour, and get it out there and start sending it to friends, family, social media, whatever, getting some ads done. You could set up a business over the weekend. Maybe we need to make that a business for Nonco. Business in a weekend. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.